Hey now, every show has one, and it's high time we brought it up when it comes to My Hero Academia, the ageless debate of Best Girl. For anyone who doesn't know, Best Girl is fanboy speak for your favorite female in any given piece of fiction, the one you're willing to stand for. And in the world of My Hero Academia, it's obvious to me that hands down, the best girl is the rainy season hero, Froppy. For those who agree with me, I appreciate your good taste. But for the rest of you, you may be wondering, really? How is Froppy the best girl? I'm the guidance guy, and your internet school counselor is gonna give you the facts on our amphibian hero. When I say that Miss Froggy is my hero's best girl, I don't say that easily, cause there are a lot of strong candidates for this elusive title. There's Momo, the human 3D printer, who also doubles as the big sister of the group, and Uravity, who just embodies the word cute, both of whom are subject of their own videos during My Hero Month, links in the description. And let me know who your best girl is in the comments, but you ain't convincing me of anyone else other than Froppy. And help your guidance guy out by liking this video and subscribing if you're a fan of this content. Now let's start with Froppy's personality. Class 1A has a reputation for getting themselves into crazy situations. Whether it's having All Might as a teacher, a classmate getting kidnapped, or having their regular school day get interrupted by the League of Villains over and over again, these guys have had experiences that no other student at UA has had to deal with. And throughout all that madness and uncertainty, Miss Frogger here has been a pillar of stability. It would be normal for a student to freak out when crap hits the fan, to lose it when they find themselves swimming upstream without a paddle. But Froppy don't need no paddle, son! Over and over again, she has been the one to keep a level head and keep her classmates from losing theirs. Need examples? How about when she and Deku were able to deduce a plan to get out of the flood zone alive during the USJ invasion while Mineta was too busy wetting his diapers? Or when she was the emotional anchor to the floating girl when 1A was ambushed in the woods? And that kind of mental fortitude comes from her upbringing. Having to raise her younger siblings has given her the ability to not only care for people, but it gives her a maturity to handle pressure. And she didn't have to learn that skill. She came to UA with it. But that's not all. Another hallmark of Froppy's best girl status is her honesty. Now, I've touched on the subject of honesty in my Toy Story mini, but it's worth bringing up again when talking about the Green Girl. Sue don't play when it comes to her opinions. She will be upfront and real about how she feels about a situation. And that's an amazing thing by itself. In our lives, we don't have time for trifling people who can't be anything but fake. You need a person like Froppy who can give it to you straight, even when you don't want to hear it. Case in point, before the crew went incognito to go save Bakugo from the League of Villains, do you remember who disagreed with this crazy plan to go play hero without a license? That's right, it was best girl Froppy. She was in the minority. She was offering a very unpopular opinion, but she gave Deku and company her hot take nonetheless. And that is really vital here, because we're going to have times in which our opinions aren't going to jive with everyone around us, that our perspective is going to go against everyone else's. And it's in those moments that you need to come out and stay true to yourself. Can doing that lead to a disagreement? Sometimes. Can that give way to conflict? It can, and in Froppy's case it did, and she pleaded her case to her classmates. And even though the gang still went on with their plan anyway, that doesn't mean she should have kept her mouth shut. Let's not fall for the trap of thinking that stating your case only counts if you get your way. Putting your opinions out in the public square isn't always going to be about winning an argument or bending people to your will. Sometimes it's simply about making sure your case is heard, about letting people know how you feel. It's about not having regrets and wishing that you had said something when you had the chance. And the human lickitung here understands the importance of that. Honesty is more than just not lying. It's about telling the truth that people don't want to hear sometimes. And though not easy, My Hero's Best Girl shows us that honestly leads not just to integrity, but a confidence that isn't afraid of the reaction of others. But you want to know what the best quality of the rainy season hero is? The trait that makes her stand out as best girl? It's her willingness to play the support role. Think about it. In the world of My Hero Academia, being a pro hero is on par with being a pro athlete in ours. Sponsorship deals, rankings of the best heroes, wealth, power. There's all kinds of clout to be gained by being in the pro hero life. And just like with professional sports, all the shine goes to being the top dog. There's no glory in being the sidekick. There's no brand for the number 2 guy. You're either the front runner or you're irrelevant. But Froppy looks at that and goes, bump that with her career choices. She's willing to dedicate her life to a type of heroism that isn't flashy and showy. She's willing to be a support hero, a hero that works to save people not from villains with diabolical schemes, but from natural disasters. That may seem boring by comparison, but hurricanes still happen, tornadoes still rage, and citizens still need protecting from those events as well. And that kind of dedication doesn't come without knowing where you fit in. She's not trying to be a conventional cape and cowl world saver. She wants to put her talents to their best application. And that's perhaps the most powerful thing about Froppy's character that we can take away. We all can't be All Might, but we can be an All Might in a specific way. Sue may well very become the best support rescue hero the world's ever seen, and that can happen because she knows who she is. She ain't frontin', she's not trying to be someone who she's not. She knows her limitations as well as her strengths. She's honest with herself and with others, and she has the emotional maturity to know her options. And when you put that all together, it's clear that the Frog Girl is indeed the best girl. So what do you think? How do you feel about the rainy season hero now? You want to make a case for your best girl? Let's hear it in the comments. And as always, do the YouTube thing. Like, subscribe, and be sure to ring that bell so you stay in the loop for all updates. Until next time.